a few Chelsea fans have just popped up in conversation with me in person or socially, and not really wanting acknowledgement because maybe one of them did, maybe the one last night that was trying to agitate me.
So,
but
so they reached out to you, not wanting acknowledgement.
Yeah, even
Interesting.
at Aaron's birthday. Like said, Chelsea, I was like, don't worry, we got Chelsea. Anyway, our Chelsea title contenders.
Nah.
Cause like they rightfully
They're
deserve.
second right now, isn't it?
Yeah, they rightfully deserve a conversation.
You know why I
5
say they're
points.
not? You know why I say they're not?
And they the manager and Cole Palmer, they've said nope, we're not involved in the title fight and all that.
But why I say no right now is because Chelsea's games feel like they could be 3-0 up, but they also feel like they can concede 4 straight away.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no stability in defense.
I think that's a good thing, though.
They play like basket. It feels like a basketball match every time I'm watching a Chelsea game.
Yeah,
Like
Makes it
everyone
exciting.
gets opportunities against them. There's no team that like is ever out of the game. Chelsea score a lot of goals right now. They've been in 5-1.
They're
4.
top scorers in the Premier League.
Do you get what I mean? But what's happening is they also don't defend their goal, and you can split their defense, and you can see the chances that people create. Spurs scored 2 in the first 10 minutes, and they could have scored 4 in the first 10 minutes. And look at the chances throughout the game. And like Chelsea,
To be fair, I only watch highlights of that game, but I was looking at the score as it was happening.
I can't trust the defense. Like Chelsea, are the type of team, they're gonna win. They're not gonna win 1-0. They'll win 5-4.
They're winning though.
They are. But how long can you keep on winning 5-4, 4-3?
Can win the league doing that, mate.
No, you could. But in this Premier League, they also don't beat the Tottenham are not part of the big 6. Let's start being realistic with this.
Boy, a lot of Tottenham fans, they're not happy with Ange, and a few haven't been for a while, to be fair. But we can talk about them another time.
Yeah, so Tottenham are part of the big 6, but they never beat the big teams in the big moments. When it's time to actually beat them,
Who's in your big 6 then? You said Tottenham's not part of the big 6. Who's your big
they
6?
would
We'll do
be.
that another day.
they would be.
All right.
But nah, Chelsea. Look, they are where they are. They're doing well right now. We'll see how it turns out. You know, it's early days still, man.
Because I'm just looking.
I would say they are.
You still there in Premier League?
Yeah, I would say they're title contenders.
First
They're up
game of
there.
the season, they had City. They lost. Obviously, that was first game, but
They drew to Palace.
Yeah, now in terms of like the big ones, Liverpool beat them 2-1. That game was a bit nip and tuck. They drew with United. They've drawn with Arsenal.
Did you say they drew with United?
You're talking about the traditional big 6, isn't it?
Yeah, go on.
All right, well, they beat,
Yeah,
they beat Aston Villa 3-0.
Yeah, no.
Do you know what I mean?
United's fine. Traditional big 6.
Yeah, well, yeah, like I was saying, obviously, Chelsea are 4 points behind Liverpool. Liverpool got a game in hand, but I think 2 ahead of Arsenal and 4 ahead of City, obviously. So their manager and star player have not denounced, but said they're not in the title race, etc. Obviously, maybe
That's how they play it down, man.
Yeah, but obviously we're coming up to the halfway stage. But mate, they're getting the results at the end of the day, and because they're not playing they're playing in Europa Conference. They can actually completely switch their squad for those games. Do you know what I mean? So the star players or the big boys, they're effectively rested when it comes to the league. So and the club have some stature in terms of being used to the title race. Obviously, players wise, squad wise, because I think they might be the youngest squad in the Prem or along those lines.
Yeah, everyone's maybe there.
Yeah. So, boy, I think
They're doing their thing. They are doing their thing. You know, you got to big up and give props to a team that's doing well right now. At least they're not doing Stoke City FC like my club.
I mean, it's working.
Stokes winning, man.
It's
on a
working.
wet Wednesday evening.
Yeah, mate. Cold Wednesday evening at the Emirates. We felt that, boy.
Trust me. Damn.
You guys are just bad.
It was real bully ball.
Yeah, you guys are just
So
You know that clip that from the start of the season though that I told you, man, in a title race, you'll be lucky to finish.
yeah, but I didn't say we were.
No, but where do you guys honest now looking at it? Where do you guys think Man United will finish? Now looking at it,
We're currently 13th. We're only 6 points behind 6th place Villa. Hey, I just speak in facts.
but where do you think really, honestly, right now looking at you guys, obviously new managers come in, where do you think you'll finish? realistic?
I think it may be another 8th kind of season for us. In the 6th to 8th range right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just way. Because I think, to be fair, I think for Amarin, he's probably... no one will really see it like that, but he's effectively got a bit of a free shot for the rest of the season. Because he's come in... There's no... This is his pre-season period of examining. And then you can see in the squads, the games, there's been...
Changes.
The Arsenal game, there was mad rotations, unexpected. That I didn't like, Bosh. Like, he did say... And he said it from the beginning. He's basically not reiterated, but paraphrased in the sense that the squad's not that good. So,
how many managers have said that?
Yeah, it's a massive club, but not a massive team.
Yeah.
But there's deeper problems because every manager that's come in has said your squad is not good.
Yeah,
sign players to make the squad even worse.
But now it seems like a lot of United fans have felt that Ten Hag signings have set the club back.
Yeah,
because now Amarin's going to have... Obviously, he's playing a different formation as well. So it's you adjusting to his... Bro, I think his peak for a lot of man. I just hope he's ruthless. If he feels that you're not good and you're ready to go, even if there's certain loyalties, then it is what it is, man. Because he has to bring in his own style and then all that jazz. Obviously, in terms of Ineos's plan, don't know.
We're sporting director down.
Yeah. But apparently there's talks that he's in talks of Arsenal or something like that, or Arsenal are looking at Dan Ashworth. But I saw that United have supposedly they're gonna continue without a sporting director in their role. They've got enough people in footballing roles, so who knows? And Ineos are they're putting ticket prices up. Child ticket prices, so there's been protests before recent games. Right. They've cut down the staff bonuses. Apparently it's not a voucher anymore. It's something the M&S £40 voucher now or some jazz.
Ineos. Oh, Lord.
But then someone tweeted...
They got rid of loads of footballing people as well.
Yeah,
they're not going the right way about this.
Bro, even their staff, they've cut down on the women's team as well. But then someone tweeted earlier saying a billionaire's acting how a billionaire acts. In most instances, this is how billionaires act when they're coming in.
But in football, yeah. Because in basketball, them man go and do a mad thing.
And talk about it in the football. Like, whereas Todd Bowley, he came in with the American approach of basically like Steve Ballmer. I got the P's, I'm doing it. And it was unprecedented. Like, Chelsea spending 1 billion, just for argument's sake, in 18 months. Like, that wasn't seen in football. So they were rightfully questioned.
Different kind of billionaire, though.
Rightfully questioned, but look at the results.
Now it's paying off.
Yeah. But how long's Todd Bowley been their chairman for?
I'd say...
2 years?
Yeah, because when did... I think Jan... no, I actually can't fully remember, but...
About 2 years. So the 2 year turnaround is drastic. How many managers? 2? Had Pochettino... Now Maresca.
Was Potter in between?
Yeah.
They didn't hire Potter, did they?
I actually can't remember,
There's no way he hired Graham Potter.
Maybe. I think they might have,
Oh, right.
That's how they started.
I don't know if he hired
Potter. Because there were stories
Potter.
about them not having enough space in the changing room and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I don't know if he hired Potter, but I remember him signing all these players underneath Potter.
I can't even remember. A lot of changes happened in that club too quickly.
Yeah.
Let me see when Chelsea became part of the...
But yeah, man, we got issues right now, man. But we move, we roll.
Oh, so he's consulted me, I think, May 2022.
Oh, so they've actually been in charge for 2 years.
Yeah, basically.
They've made a drastic change.
Which was unprecedented in football. Because Chelsea, they've always been a selling club. I've always said that. But when they were signing certain players, people like, what the fuck? Like, I was rightfully questioned. Like, because it seemed like we're going to sign a lot of players and then some are going to hit and we're willing to take the losses, misses. Because they were signing young players as well.
You can, because you can sell them for...
Yeah.
You can sell them for something. If not, you can loan them out. Yeah,
exactly.
The Sterlings of the world, you can get them off the wage bill.
But they'll give them some crazy contracts, 8 years and all that.
But it's how, from a business perspective, it probably made sense to them because it's how they're spreading out in terms of loopholes. Chelsea have always been great working around loopholes. That's one thing I give them.
Abramovich was the king at doing it.
Yeah, and then they just have their periods. Since Abramovich...
Probably kept the same accountants, innit?
Probably.
Since Abramovich, they've flipping... they'll have their phases. Even if they sack managers, Chelsea always eventually compete for trophies.
Yeah, no.
They become that club. Do you know what I mean? So
They go through their period,
Mm.
but their period's never long because they've always got money. Like, and they're never not willing to spend it.
yeah,
Their owners they hire the owner that's gonna spend his money and try and get you back to where you should be. Whereas other clubs, we're going for the long route. We're going, okay, cool. We're gonna do this. We're gonna develop. We're gonna build.
Yeah, they also got Chelsea at a cheap price as well, though.
or at a discounted price.
Yeah.
Probably, you should
But
say.
Bowley could have bought it anyway.
Yeah, it could have bought it anyway, but I mean,
or their consultants
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
big difference from a Billy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Big difference.
But he just spent the money that he spent the money on players that he was probably gonna buy the club with.
Because
yeah,
he's got.
He's a different kind of billionaire to Jim Ratcliffe.
He's
Jim
got
Ratcliffe's
shareholders in is it LA Dodgers or something like
Yeah.
that and all that stuff. Yeah. So and you know all of those LA kind of owners, they're all consortium. Like, do you know what I mean?
They're all stinky. If you own a baseball team, I know your money's
But you've
different.
got some. Yeah,
It's
like
different.
Magic Johnson. I think I was seeing something about all his teams winning over the last how many years and stuff like that because he's involved in all like the consortiums, even the Commanders.
Yeah.
So
The Commanders consortium is very interesting.
because it's got Josh Harris as well, and
Yeah.
he's the main.
Yep, Jay-Z's part of that.
But is Josh Harris the main?
The main man in the front. I think he might be the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh Harris.
So the 76ers owner, and he's also part owner at Crystal Palace.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I also think like Crystal Palace started making certain signings.
Mm.
Like Americans, they're making American signings.
Mm.
Because when owners take over, you start to see signings that don't make sense, but they make sense for marketing purposes.
Yeah.
So
They've got different type of shareholders that want to please in it.
yeah.
Mm. So like Steve Parrish is the face, but there's I think 3 or 4 of them or something like that. Then yeah, Josh Harris is the main Sixers and maybe Commanders. And you did mention Jay-Z, who has his own
Oh yeah, scandals going on.
fiasco going on right now.
Who doesn't?
Get me?
Yeah, trust me, man.
Yeah, it's peak.
2024, eh?
Hey, Cat Williams said it, bro.
Boy, some people ain't making it out this year, boy.
Cat Williams did not lie, bruv.
Listen, let's move on to NFL before we start doing a recap of the year, fam.
Before we move on to NFL quickly, Cole Palmer, where would you rank him in? Because a couple people are now saying he's the best player in the Premier League, which I think is not fair on him. But in the last 18 months, he's been up there.
Best player in the Prem.
Yeah.
Nah.
You can put him like top 5, put him 3rd or 2nd.
Is he actually better than Saka?
I would need more time to think
No.
about it though.
He's
I
not better than
tweeted
Saka.
today, I was like, the same thing people said about Saka was he needs to do it in the Champions League. He's now doing it in the Champions League. Cole Palmer now needs to do it in Champions League.
He has to get there first.
Because I was like, when you start, like, I think Jamie Carragher, obviously one of the big names that said he's been the best player in the league over the last 18 months, but then other people are calling him. Obviously, the English bias, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, you calling him the best player in the league is where he's now going to attract negativity. Because for me, Salah's the best player in the league, whether people like it or not. And Salah's at legendary status now in the Premier League.
Salah, Saka,
Yeah.
Haaland. Are you putting him over them man right now?
Yeah, like Van Dijk. These men are legendary.
18 months is a long time. You don't see Foden. Foden was in the last 18 months. Was the best player in the Premier last year.
He won PFA.
Rodri. What happened to these players?
Yeah.
Rodri injured though.
No, but he said 18 months. Like Rodri only got injured last 2
Yeah,
months.
no, Palmer, the 18 months thing I get though for Palmer because he completely flipped Chelsea effectively.
No,
he
he
did.
did.
Do you
but
know what I
then
mean?
You
Put them
got to
on
take
his
into
back.
Yeah?
He put them on his back. man.
Yeah,
You got to
like-
take into consideration that Saka and Odegaard carry Arsenal.
Yeah.
Literally, if those two don't play, and Saliba, that brand is the best. Let me not disrespect him.
Nah, he is still. I think Saliba's top 3 centre back in the world, man.
Bro, he easily. I saw him the other day against Fulham, and I said, you know what, you might be our best player. I know it's just Fulham, but I was actually like, you actually might be our best player.
He's so good. But yeah, no, you're saying so.
Yeah, no, like when you see like the people that are carrying the teams, obviously Salah has done it for years and years and years and will not stop doing it. Van Dijk, you can't discredit these guys. Kevin De Bruyne been off. So
yeah,
you can't
that's the reason why I've not said he's the best.
Yeah,
because before his injury last season, KDB was the best player in the league.
Yeah.
But Salah was the one challenging. Do you know what I mean?
But if I say who's the best player in the league at the top of the game, it's Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Yourself.
I don't know.
Yeah. So, but no, you know what? Cole Palmer's up there.
He's up there, but for me, just calling him the outright best player in the league, I don't think it's fair on him and fair on people that have had to earn their stripes to play in extra competitions, i.e. Saka. Because now Saka's doing it in the Champions League. People before Arsenal were in Champions League, people were like, oh, Saka needs to do it at the next level. We've not seen Cole Palmer do it there. No. Because we've not seen him play it there.
Cole Palmer, I understand this year if he obviously drags Chelsea in the title race and, they're doing their thing. I can hear it.
Yeah, no. I'm not disputing that.
When you're finishing 7th, 8th, I don't know where Chelsea finished last year.
I think they've finished 5th.
Oh, yeah, because they had a good run towards the last
back in the season. Because United won the FA Cup, they bumped dropped Chelsea to Conference League. I think they finished 5th.
When you're finishing 5th and you're not in the title race at all, you're not really playing for much down there. So, when there's actually pressure on you to perform, and he's doing it this year, so big him up so far, But we'll see.
But Salah's the best player in the Prem, whether people like it or not.
Yeah, he just don't look good playing football. That's it. That's why people don't like him.
Yeah, it's the aesthetics, which I get. But if someone's as efficient as him, I'll just tell people, not in a rude way, sharp. That's it.
Footballing wise,
Chelsea finished 6th last season. Yeah.
Okay. Footballing wise, Salah's not at football. Salah's not up there, but
some people say
effectiveness on a football as what a footballer it should do. He's definitely the best player.
But some people say like Saka, like this is why people used to do the whole Foden's better than Saka kind of thing. Because now you can argue Foden's not better than Saka.
Yeah, you can.
And whereas early in the year it was completely fit, but like Saka's so consistent, but he's not the stylish man, but he's flipping efficient, bruv.
Salah's the same.
Yeah, like bro, I love efficient. I love stylistic footballers. Don't get me wrong, innit? If you look fantastic on the eye, that's the added bonus. But if you're a killer first, that's what it is, and that's where Cole Palmer's bringing it into because he's also a killer, but he's also very good on the eye.
Yeah.
So
he's got both parts. Of his game. That's why people.
But just earn stripes a little bit more to be the best in the league. That's just my thing.
You happy, Chelsea fans?
I won't discredit nothing.
You happy?
Get me.
You spoke about your boy.
Big up the Blaze.